Hi, everyone, and welcome. We are so excited that you have joined the Hub system, and today we're going to walk you through the DocuHub. Again, when you first get into the DocuHub, there is actually this onboarding tool, so you can go in and check through and make sure you're getting all the steps done to set this up. Now, we're going to just flow through this, and I'm going to be able to show you just visually how this would look. So the first thing we're going to set up is our students. Here's where you'll put in their name, date of birth, status, classrooms here. Now, these are the templates we provide that are typical in a childcare setting. However, you can add your own. You can add them individually from our templates, or you can just add them all. And this is what will show up in your hub. Now we're going to do the same thing for teacher. We're going to go into teacher setup. This is where you can invite and add them. And make sure you tell them to check their spam and their junk folder. For some reason, sometimes it goes there. So if they don't see the invite, do it there. If they really don't see that, they can do forget password when they put in their email on the login page. However, just a quick side note. Okay, so this is where you invite the teachers. And then again, this is typical teacher templates you will find in a childcare workplace or provider will have these. And then this is what you will see in your hub. So let's just add all. And again, if you wanted to add your own, you can do that. You can add trainings in here. You can add whatever it is you want in here. Any medical in here. We're going to do add all, or any forms, I would say, add in here. Okay, so now our student and our teacher setup is there. Now we're going to go into student docs, and this is where you start putting everything in. Now, filters is where you're going to see, you can filter it by name to find a student record, by classroom, whatever works for you. Let me give you a little preview of a school that has more. So you'll see this. Now when they complete something, you can, or it's in progress, you can mark it all here. You can delete it. You can export it as a PDF. Same goes for the teachers. You can filter by teacher name, by classroom. And then you can do a PDF here. And you can add documents here as you go also, and then change these here and there. Okay, then you can see that this will then correspond to the calendar. If you click a calendar date, you will see what's due here. Yay, we completed it. Looking good, it changed. All right, now some other perks of this hub. We have a training log. Here is where you can set up the training log. And so, for example, in the state of, let's say, Illinois, you need to have 15 hours, and the training year starts in January. Training groups, this is to make it more specific to the training. However, you can use it or you can choose not to. And then here are typical training catalogs that we love, however, or that are most commonly used. However, again, if you put in your own training, you can put that in right here. Okay, so these are very flexible. And then you would see this in the training log. You can keep track of how many hours a teacher has left in their annual trainings. Then you can get PTO. Teachers can request PTO here, just a little bit of a perk. They can request PTO here, and you can approve it or deny it, and then put it in your calendar however you may wish. Just a little perk of this hub. Calendar, again, is this nice view, gives you an update on top. And then reports, you can see where you're at by classroom, by doc, past due, PTO. All right, so this is the DocuHub. Again, you can have 3 schools, as many teachers invited as you want, and we are so excited you are here to join us in the Hub Command Center.